And welcome back to IMS. We're giving you a live look down on the red carpet. I can see my partner, Jalea Brooke, down there doing some of the heavy lifting, interviewing those celebrities, but that's been fun to watch, Chuck.
Oh, man, and we're only 2 hours, 28 minutes, and 54 seconds from the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500-mile race, and it is a crisp and cool morning out here.
Yeah, we would normally have our jackets off by now.
Oh, certainly we would. It is just so brisk out here. And by the way, it's good being out here with you, Julia.
I know, we've never done this before.
I feel like I got off the JV team, mate.
No, you're still on the JV team. No, just kidding.
Well, Lindsay's on the A team because she's got the most important job of all
Yes.
today, and that's watching not only weather but traffic. And we have weather to watch, and we have a lot of traffic, unfortunately, going on. Good morning, Lindsay.
Hey there, Chuck. Good to see you this morning. You know, speaking of A-Team, I've been texting with Sean Ash because the invested interest in just the weather on race day is important. And we gave him the day off, and he's still just looking at what this weather is doing for us. So we are monitoring this, especially over in western Indiana. It's these stray showers that basically are evaporating before they hit the ground. So we've still got this pocket of dry air. We've got a northeast wind, which is a drier air mass that's cutting into this. So while on radar, it looks like we're going to get some showers here soon. None of it's actually hitting the ground. So that's a good thing. Hopefully we can keep this all elevated up in the atmosphere, and we do not see any raindrops here at the surface because of that dry pocket of air. However, just given the nature of how this whole thing is going to set up, would not be surprised if we do see at least a few raindrops out at the speedway today. We're at 59. We are officially looking at overcast skies. It's going to stay that way today. So a passing sprinkle possible and a cool race day overall with daytime highs in the mid-60s. One of the coolest race days that we've had in about 20 years. All right, now let's get you to the traffic center. Unfortunately, not a lot of improvement from the last time that we spoke, and it's still looking pretty rough on 465, both northbound and southbound. Out here on the west side, approaching Crawfordsville Road, this is looking south from 46th Street, and then this is looking at the northbound lanes of 465, getting off of that 10th Street exit. So it looks like we do have a little bit of movement, but it's still pretty stop-and-go traffic. Either direction, you're looking at an upwards of 10 to 20 minutes for a delay on 465. And then coming into the Motor Speedway on 16th Street, that's still about a 30-minute delay if you are traveling westbound, which is expected at this time of day. Keep in mind, coming up here in about an hour, they're going to be blocking off 16th Street, Olin Avenue to that Georgetown Road roundabout. That will be closed through the end of the race. So we'll continue to watch that as well as these slowdowns. But for now, I want to get you back out to the Motor Speedway with Felicia and Dustin, guys.
Hey, thanks so much. Okay, we are here on pit lane, and as you can see, we're in front of number 8, Chip Ganassi's car.
This is,
all of the entire pit crew, they're serious, they're focused, they're resting, preparing for the moment.
Getting ready for a long day. Kiffin Simpson from Grand Cayman, going to be in his second Indy 500.
Hey, this is the most people we've seen out here all day long. I mean, it's the crowds are really picking up. It seems like it's fans with spectators, people with special tickets, people who are with partners and sponsorships and stuff. It's just anybody you can meet out here
and
right
you know,
now.
What I love is everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a story. Let's go over here and introduce our new friend Greg here.
Hi, Greg.
Good to see you today.
Nice to see you.
So what does it feel like to be out here right now on race day?
Absolutely awesome. This is number 41.
Number 41?
41 and counting. I'm going to be here till I'm 90-ish.
Oh, so
Maybe. I saw a wheelchair. If they have a wheelchair, they can get me out here.
Keep going. Keep going.
I love it. What's like the number one thing that you kind of look forward to, the thing that keeps you coming back every year?
Just hanging out. It's just a fun place to be. I've decided I'm a volunteer at the museum now. Come and see the new museum. It's great. Absolutely wonderful.
And you're from South Carolina?
South Carolina.
And so how did you move here, or are you
We lived in California, moved in November to South Carolina. We decided to leave California.
Okay.
For various reasons. But we live in South Carolina now. It's beautiful down there. We actually drove up here in April for the opening of the new museum, and now we're here. I've been here for almost 3 weeks.
Okay. So it was the Indy 500 that brought you to Indiana?
Yes. Yes. long time ago.
And has kept him coming back 41 times.
41 times.
All right.
And counting.
We'll see you for 41 more.
Sure.
Okay.
That's amazing.
All right. We'll look for you right here. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
All right, let's send it over to Matt.
I've been with Penske for 30 years, so there's that side of it.
Yeah, sure.
You know, if I had to pick a winner, Dixon would be right now.
Hey, sorry about that. Hey, we're live right here on the Pagoda Plaza. We're just getting carried away.
We weren't live.
I know. We're with Penske Entertainment. Introduce yourself.
Hi, Michael Montry with Penske Entertainment.
Awesome. So, Kellen, to tell me, what is your role here and what is your role with IndyCar?
Yeah, so I oversee a number of our events that don't happen in Indianapolis. So Detroit, Iowa, Nashville, the new race in Arlington. So those are my roles here. But today we're just entertaining some clients and taking in this spectacular, amazing sellout event here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Can you talk about the growth of IndyCar? It seems to be exploding.
Yeah, I mean, it just since we've owned this series, Penske Entertainment has since 2020, and to see the growth, it's been amazing. 20% year over year, and it's just going to continue to climb. I mean, the sellout here today, the first time since 2016. All of our events so far this year across the calendar in Long Beach and in St. Pete, they've all been record crowds. We're trending that way in Detroit right now for next weekend. So the growth has been amazing.
What are you most excited to see for today?
I just, every year the pre-race ceremony, it's just so well done, so phenomenal. 325,000 people. You just can't recreate that anywhere else on the planet unless you're here on the Speedway front stretch. So that's what I look forward to every year.
So after today, you get extra busy.
That's right.
Next weekend?
That's right. Starting tomorrow. Fly home tonight, and tomorrow we'll be going in Detroit, setting it all up for next weekend.
Well, thank you for being here, and good luck in Detroit next weekend.
Appreciate it.
We'll send it back to you guys.
Hey there, Matt. We're having a grand old time. We're kind of in a quiet spot right now.
We have been up and down Georgetown. Anna just checked her watch. It's about 3 miles so far this morning.
About 7,000 steps.
Yeah, but it's been fun. We have seen fans of all ages, and my favorite is when you can find a fan who's been here year after year after year. We found two.
We did.
Who are very young to have been here year after year after year. Come on over. I want to introduce you to Peyton and Tucker. You were telling me you go to Purdue, right?
I do. Boiler up.
20 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
But how many races have you been to?
This is 15 for me. So 15 years. We like to keep the streak going. Obviously, the COVID year, but luckily we were able to keep that streak going. So I'm hoping to do this year over year until the end of my time. So very fortunate to be here. It's the greatest event ever, and we are in the greatest sports city possible. So very happy to be here.
Yeah, and Anna, what about this little dude over here?
This is Tucker. This is his brother. Okay, and you've been how many times and how old are you?
I've been here 4 times. I'm 10 years old.
That's more than I've been. Come on, what are we talking about? So we were talking a little bit earlier. Who are you rooting for? What's the strategy you're hoping to see today?
I'm hoping for Alex Plo, and I'm hoping he just stays with the flow until the end.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So we'll get you guys back to that tailgate. We're having a grand old time out here. We'll check back in soon.
All right, ladies, thank you very much as we continue to give you there a live look at the red carpet. So, the big focus a lot of this week has been on Team Penske and in particular Joseph Newgarden.
Arguably, this has been one of the most difficult races coming up, or difficult situations for all of Penske racing in the history of Penske racing. I think a lot of people, me included, thought Joseph Newgarden, he's going to win, and he still could, but it's going to be very difficult. Joseph Newgarden at the back of the pack. He spoke with our Dominic Miranda.
Hey everybody, Dominic Miranda here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, getting you set and ready for the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500. Joining me, needs no introduction, back-to-back Indy 500 champ, Joseph Newgarden of Team Penske. All right, full speed ahead, almost race day.
Yeah.
What are the emotions going in? And I mean, sole focus now in Indianapolis 500.
I'm excited. I'm very excited for race day. We look forward to this one day throughout the year, but really the entire month. When we're living here, working on the cars, qualifying, the whole deal, you look forward to race day, and everyone's going to fill the place. It's a sold-out crowd, unbelievable. There's just nothing like it. So I feel excited. I'm ready to go racing and to see what we got.
P32 for you, just been kind of an interesting week. Just talk about the shift in mindset and how you kind of adapt and keep the focus on racing with so much outside noise going on.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's a big mountain now. Indy's it's a large mountain in itself. I mean, to try and win this race is a big deal any single year. I think it just has gotten a little taller for us. But we're ready. You know, we got to focus on what's in our control. We got to just go racing and try and make it happen. And, you know, if all the stars align, you know, we can make it happen.
Yeah. How have you seen the team band together when something like this happens?
Well, we have a good group that, you know, works very close together. You know, my team on the 2-car is incredibly close, and we really take all 3 cars together. They're all very, very close. So we just pick each other up whenever we need to. You know, we absorb any impact and we fill the gap, and we're ready to go. So we're focused on what's in our control and what we can do as a team, and trying to put together the best race day possible.
Obviously a big challenge in front of you, and you know, a tall task on race day, but you have the opportunity to do something that hasn't been done before, 3 in a row. Does that, and you've said before, you know, this race you want to win no matter what, no matter if it was 3 in a row or just the first time. How excited are you for that opportunity, though? It's cool that you're the only person who can say this.
Yeah, it's amazing just to be in a position to do something no one's ever done before. Our team is excited about it, and you know, it doesn't guarantee anything, but we just need to stay focused on the opportunity that we have, you know, and give it our best. You know, I'll be satisfied if we ran our best race, and, you know, what will be, will be.
Yeah. Race day morning, what's kind of your routine to keep focused while embracing all the cool things and all the spectacle, everything that goes along with the Indianapolis 500? How do you keep yourself centered and ready to rock when it comes time to race?
Yeah, race day, I'm pretty relaxed. Yeah. Out of most of the days here, that one I sort of hang back. I don't really get into the energy until it's time to go to the green room and right before driver intros. So, yeah, I wait for the big moment that we all do with the pre-race ceremonies.
Okay, that's Joseph Newgarden, back-to-back Indy 500 champ, going for 3 in a row. Never been done before. Starting P32 of Team Penske. We'll see if he can get it done. For now, we'll send it back to you. All of our coverage of the Indianapolis 500.
Thank you very much, Dom. And I really believe if there is a guy that could do it from back of the pack, it would be Joseph Newgarden. We're 2 hours, 17 minutes away, Julia, from the running of the Indianapolis 500. And by the way, coming up in just a few minutes, I'm going to be with the chairman of Borg Warner, Joe Fadul, that beautiful Borg Warner trophy. It's going to be paraded through that area, and then we'll see it at the start-finish line.
It's going to be one of the red carpet appearances. Well, we are watching that, and we'll be back in a moment.
I'm Felix Rosenquist, and you're watching Track Team 13 coverage on WTHR.